Y'all, Atlanta is buzzing right now with rumors fans just can't ignore. It's like every time Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cools down, something wild pops right back up to set the streets talking. And this time, the names in the middle of it all got everybody raising their eyebrows. Bambi, Kirk Frost, Scrappy. Now listen, word on the blogs is Scrappy might have caught Bambi and Kirk Frost together in a moment that didn't exactly look like two old friends just catching up. We're not saying anything confirmed, but let's just say the way Scrappy was seen reacting had fans believing he thought something way more serious was going on. And here's where things really get interesting. In episode 1, Scrappy wasn't really at the center of the drama, but that trailer for the next episode, it shows him looking heated, Bambi looking guilty, and Kirk standing there like he got caught in something he wasn't ready for. Fans are already running to comment sections, saying this could be the biggest misunderstanding or the biggest betrayal Atlanta's seen in a minute. So stay tuned, because what's really going on behind those closed doors might just shock everyone watching. Atlanta. K. Garamayan, Main Jab, Sablog, Sokwe, Rayhathe, K. Love and Hip Hop, K.A. Mahal, Thorathanda, Hogayahai, Tabi Ek AC, Kabar Ni Sabko, Gila Karrak, Dia Jo Kissini, Expect Nahi Kithi, Jab Episode Ek, Chal Rahatha, Logonka, Dion Ziada, Tar Bambi or Spice K, Diss Track Ya, Jessica K. Wellness Retreat, Paytha, Likan Shoke Kuch, Unseen Moments or Trailer Clips, Nisapki Attention, Guma D, Ek, Chodi, C. Clipney, Shoki Timeline, Ko Bilkul, Alagmad Didia, Wo Clip Jism, Scrappy Ko Park Lot, K Corner, Paykata, Dakaya Gagaya Cherathora Tense, or Bambi or Kirk Frost Ek, Dozer Say Botcart, Hugh Nazar, Aaye. Fans Ni, Paole Socha, K Shayed, Wodano Surf Casually Bot Car Rehi Hong Leakin Jab Scrappy, Ka Reaction, Deka Gaya, Uzine, Confusion, or Guska Mix Signal Daya, Scrappy Wahan Pei Kuti Chupta, Likanuska Body Language, Sofke Raha Thaka, and or Kuch Chow Raha Hai. Is Clip K Bod Social Media Pay Speculation, Ka Silsila, Shuru Hugaya. Kuchlogon Ni, Lika Kaya Shiad, Scrappy Kolaga Kabambi or Kirk Frost. K Beach Kuch Skice, Botin Ho, Rahi Hain, Joe Surf Dosti Taksimit Nahi Hain. Or Fear Jab Ek Fan Page, Ni Slow Motion Main, Wo Moment Post Kia. Or Usme Gikagaya K Kirk Frost, Bambi K Hothpar Hothrak Rahatha, Tabat or Garam Hogi, Atlanta. Streets Pay Log Ken Lage, K Scrappy Ko Shake Ho Gaya High, or is Shake Ni Usk, or Kirk K Dosti Main, Gerard Aldi, Hi. Ya Bot Itni Age Bot Gayi Kuchcast members, Ni Be Apni social media handles, Pe Hentadina Sharu, Car Dia, Rashida Niak Story Dali Jism, Likatha. Sometimes loyalty gets tested when you least expect it. Fans Ni Tarrant Connect. Car Leah K. Yeah, Scrappy or Kirk Frost Key Situation. K Lie High. Scrappy K Circle Main Joe Log Hain Unhone. B is Bot Co Serious Lena Sharu Kia. Unka Ek Close Friend Joe Axer. Background Main Retta High. Apni Live Main Bola K. Scrappy Ni Pitchel Kutch Dinan Say Apna Phone Off Raka High. Or Wo Kissy Say Ziada Boot Nahi Karaha. Yeah, B Kaha K Scrappy Apni Dostin Say Pooch Rahatha. Kai Kai Unhone, Cabby Kirk Frost or Bambi Chaos, Ziada, Close Deka High. Jab Ya Sabatine Bahar Ai, Tab Logani Pay Holto, I Say Surf Reality TV Kue Ek Drama, Samja, Leakin Jab Rashida or Kirk K Joint Store Say Related EK Event, Main Scrappy Ni, Invite Home K Boaju Chamel Nahi Hua. Tabbot or bar GAYI.yen.dy. Joe Apney Personal Matters Main already busy the USNB finally ek live session. Main is Bari Main React Kia. USN Kaha K Wo personally nahi mantake, Kirk Frost, Aisa Kuch Karega, Leakin Har Risht Main misunderstandings, Hoti Hain or Unko, Clear Karna, Zorori Hai? Yandi Ka. Ya Kena B fans ni point out Kia Ka Shayad situation. It, ni, simple, nahi hai. Jitni dikti hai.ab sabs ziada. Attentionus, moment pay, the jab show, ki a siegel, episode, key, trailer, main deca. Gaya Kia Scrappy, directly Kirk Frost say, bot car, raha hai. Camera angles say, ziada kutch, samaj, nahi iya, leakin unki tone or body language, say so flag raha thaki, bot, normal, nahi, chal rahi. Jaga, Scrappy Ket, Hugh Sunadia. Bro, I don't play about my family. Is Ekline knee-high social media? KO or Crazy Car DIYA.Kutch. Insiders Joe Show. K Close Hain Unhone. B Hint Dia. K Ya Misunderstanding Accidental Thee. Leakin Jab, Cheeseain Bar, Yadi, Hain To Shoka, Nature Hota, High Key Unko, Highlight Kia J. Leakin fans K Rehi Hein, K Shehi, Accidental Hoya Naho, Scrappy Sia Reaction, Osley Lag Rahatha. Or Jab Osley Emotions Screen Pay Dict Hain. Tolagas Ignore Nahi Karpate. Atlanta K. Local radio stations Pay B. Ya. Muda. Discuss Ho Raha Tha. Ek Radio Jockey Niapni Morning Show, Main Bola K, Scrappy or Kirk Frost Key Dosti Ways B, Pitchell, Kutchma, Hino Main Thodi Low Profile Thee. Or Yasin Surf, Us Tension, K Result, Hi Joe, Already Chally, AA Rahi Thee. Fans K. Kenna, Hi K Bambi, Ka. Past or Uski History B is Pure Scene KO or Complex Bonadetti High. Kunky Bambi or Scrappy K Beach B, Trust Issues, Pehal, Say Chaldea, Rehi Hain. Or Jab Kirk Frost, Haizabanda. Joe Kudbi past main cheating scandals, main involved Raha Hai. Scene main Nazar, Atolog naturally assumptions Banat Hain, Sobs. Interesting twist tab Aya Jab Ek, unknown blogger Niapni page P, Ek, blurred photo post key. Blurred photo post key. Gazma, allegedly Kirk Frost or Bambi Ek, Restaurant K, Corner Booth Main Bathe, Nazar A Rehi Thay. Ya, Photo Purani, Thea Niai is Bot Ka, Confirmation, Nahi Mila. Leakin fans ni Iskola Car or Ziada Theories. Banana Sharu Car DIYA.Atlanta Key Streets or social media Dono Jaga. Is Bot Ka Surf? Ekai Sawal Hai, Kaya Scrappy Niwa Kai Main Kutch. Galat Samjaya Firask Sheikh Ki Koyasal Wajathi. Or Kaya Kirk Frost or Bambi K Beach. Jobi Thavoa Surf Ek Misunderstanding Thi Waya Kuch Ziada. Yistara Seishokamud Shal Raha Hai Lugda Hai K Eagle Episode Main is Bot Kathoda Ziada Clarification Miliga. Leakin Tabtak. Fans K Lie, yeah, surf speculation or guesswork, hi. Or show Ka Osli, Maza B, IC Main High, Jab Tak Sack. Samne, Logan K, Pose Apni Theories. Hodihain.us, Din K, Bod, Say Scrappy Apni Garmain, Hi Ziada, Time Spend Kar Raha High. Social media Pay Kuch Ziada, Active Nahi High, or Joe Clips Usk Close Log Post Car Rehi Hain Unmine B. Woe Thoda, Alag Nazar, Aha, Hi. Pel Hiza Hustle, Ya Jokes Usk Expressions May Nahi Hain, or Ya Sab, Log Notice Car Rahi Hain. Sothai Kirk Frostni B Apni Instagram Pay Cooch Posts. Ki Hain, Shtizma. Woe Family Time or Business Focus, Decane Ki Kushish Car, Rahi Hain. Kuch Logon Ka. Kenna Hai Ke. Ya, Surf Image Control High. Job Kuchket, Hain K, Kirk, Koa Kai, Fark, Nahi, Pataki, Log Kai, So Wak, Kai, Soe Kai. Hai Kucha Hai. Ki Pura Cast is Whacked Ek, Isa Dor, Se Guza Raha. Hai Jahan Dosti. Loyalty or trust, Kia Sol. Test ho Rahi Hai. Or jab tak, yeah. Sab on-screen reveal, Nahi Hota. Sta tak, Atlanta Ki. Log surf apni, Andas Lagat. Rahanj Ki, age ki own wala hai. On the morning after all this social media buzz, things in Atlanta felt even heavier. Scrappy woke up before sunrise, sitting on his porch with a coffee cup in hand, eyes low and mind restless. He wasn't the type to let rumors get to him fast. But seeing Kirk and Bambi together like that, even if it was just casual, had opened up old insecurities. His phone sat face down on the table, vibrating now and then with missed calls from friends trying to check in. Still, he didn't touch it. Sometimes it wasn't about hearing what other people thought, it was about sorting out your own head first. Inside the house, his cousin popped by. The two sat in silence for a minute before his cousin finally spoke up. "Bro, you really think Kirk and Bambi on some other type time?" Scrappy exhaled through his nose, not looking over. "I don't know, man. I just know what I seen. And it ain't sit right with me." His cousin leaned back, nodding slow. "You know Atlanta's small, man. People always running into each other. But I get it." Scrappy wasn't one to jump to conclusions, but something about that moment had triggered a gut feeling. Maybe it was the history of how Kirk had been caught up in cheating messes before. Maybe it was just the fact that he and Bambi hadn't been as tight lately. Either way, it wasn't something he could ignore. Around noon, Rashida posted another story. This time, it was just a boomerang of her walking through her shop, but fans caught Kirk in the background on his phone, pacing. Comment sections lit up again. Some fans joked, some accused, but most were just asking the same question. When would the real truth come out? Meanwhile, Kirk Frost was moving through his day like nothing was wrong, at least on the outside. He met up with a business partner at his strip club to discuss some renovations. As he leaned against the bar, scrolling through his phone, one of his employees came over. "Yo, Kirk, you've seen what they saying about you online?" Kirk just sighed, not even looking up. "Man, I already know." People gone say whatever, but in reality, Kirk wasn't completely unbothered. He knew how things looked. Being caught with Bambi in public without Scrappy there, even if it was innocent, wasn't smart. Especially not when cameras were rolling. At the same time, Bambi was at a nail salon with a couple of friends, trying to keep things normal. But even there, the energy was off. While one of her girls was getting a pedicure, another leaned over and whispered, "You seen Scrappy's face in that trailer?" Bambi kept her eyes on her phone, voice flat. "Yeah, I seen it." Her friend gave her a side eye. "You think he really believes something's going on? Bambi shrugged like she didn't care, but inside, her heart was pounding. She knew Scrappy knew how his mind worked when things didn't look right. The last thing she wanted was for some trailer clip to break everything down even more between them. Later that night, things came to a head when production called both Scrappy and Kirk for a sit-down interview. It was part of their regular green screen commentary, but everybody knew this one was going to be different. Scrappy showed up first. Hoodie on, jaw tight, barely looking at anyone as he walked in. Kirk came in a little while after, cool as ever, pretending like he wasn't even fazed that the producers didn't waste time. As soon as both men were seated, one of them leaned in. "So, Scrappy, there's been a lot of noise online after that trailer dropped. What's really going through your mind right now?" Scrappy sat back, rubbing his hands together. "Honestly, I'm heated. Ain't even gonna lie. Ain't saying my brother would move like that, but at the same time, you gotta call stuff what it is. Certain things don't look right, period." Then they turned to Kirk. "Kirk, what do you say to that?" Kirk gave a slow nod before answering. "Look, man, I ain't even got a front, like I ain't seen the trailer. But me and Bambi ain't got nothing going on. It was some regular business conversation. That's it. Scrappy feels some type of way, he my brother. We can talk about it, but there ain't nothing else to it." The silence between them after Kirk spoke stretched on too long. Producers loved that kind of moment. No words, just tension heavy in the air. Later that same week, both Scrappy and Kirk were invited to a private cast dinner at a spot downtown. It wasn't being filmed, but of course in Atlanta, nothing stays private for long. People caught glimpses of them through the restaurant windows, Kirk sitting across from Scrappy. Both of them looking serious, voices low. By the next morning, blurry photos of that dinner were circulating, and fans once again had a field day. Some said it looked like they were squashing the beef. Others claimed Scrappy looked way too angry for that. One local blogger even went live talking about it. Listen. From what I heard from somebody that worked at the spot, Scrappy wasn't trying to hear nothing Kirk had to say at first. 2. It took a good hour before things even started to cool down. Meanwhile, Bambi stayed quiet. Her page was nothing but pictures of her kids, outfits, selfies, and workout videos. No comments about Kirk, no mentions of Scrappy's name. That silence, though, only made people talk more. Some fans defended her. Bambi groaned. She allowed to have business talks with whoever. Others weren't so kind. She knows exactly what she's doing, keeping quiet. Around this same time, Love and Hip Hop producers dropped an official teaser for the next episode. In it, they showed quick cuts, Scrappy's face up close, eyes hard. Bambi biting her lip like she had something to say but wasn't ready. Kirk holding up his hands like he was explaining himself. They also slipped in a moment. No one had seen before Rashida, pulling Kirk aside and whispering something in his ear while giving him a look. That moment alone sent fans into another frenzy. Somebody on Twitter posted a poll. Do y'all think Kirk really innocent or nah? Within an hour, it had thousands of votes, split almost even down the middle. Atlanta was officially divided. Some folks believed Scrappy was just overthinking. Others were convinced there had to be more going on behind the scenes. Back in real life, Scrappy kept his circle small. Only family and a few trusted friends knew what was really going through his mind. And even with them, he wasn't saying too much when one of his boys asked him straight up, "So what's the next move, bro?" Scrappy just shook his head. "I gotta figure that out." It wasn't about making a scene or putting his business all over the internet. It was about figuring out whether what he saw was really what it looked like, or just another Atlanta illusion. The sun had barely come up when Scrappy stepped out onto his back porch again. Same as before, coffee in hand, but this time his face looked tighter, jaw locked like he hadn't slept. After all the social media talk, the production teasers, and that sit-down dinner with Kirk, nothing felt clear. One part of him kept saying it was just a misunderstanding, that Kirk wasn't stupid enough to risk both his marriage and their friendship. But another part kept replaying the image of Bambi and Kirk standing too close. Talking too low, and Scrappy couldn't shake that off. His phone buzzed on the table. This time, he picked it up. It was a text from Rashida. All it said was, "You should come by today." No explanation, just that. Scrappy stared at it for a second, then typed back, "Bet." Later that afternoon, he pulled up outside Kirk and Rashida's shop, walking in with his hoodie up, head down. Inside, the vibe was quieter than usual. No cameras, just them. Rashida was behind the counter, setting up inventory. Kirk was in the back, but as soon as he heard Scrappy's voice, he stepped out. They didn't say anything at first. Both just stood there, letting the silence work things out before their mouths did. Finally, Rashida stepped in between them. Voice calm but firm. "Look, ain't no point in letting all this sit in the air any longer. Y'all need to talk it out for real." Scrappy looked at Kirk, eyes steady. "I ain't here for cameras. I'm here 'cause this ain't sitting right with me, bro." Kirk nodded, arms folded, and I respect that. Scrappy leaned against the counter, dropping his head for a second like he was gathering himself. Then he looked back up. "Day, when I saw you and Bambi, I ain't gonna lie, that threw me off." Kirk exhaled slow. "Man, I get it. But there wasn't nothing like that. Me and Bambi was talking about that beauty line she working on. She asked for some advice. Scrappy narrowed his eyes. Why you ain't just tell me that from jump? Kirk shrugged. 'Cause it ain't seem like nothing. I ain't think it was a big deal. That right there was the problem. Sometimes it wasn't about what happened. What's about what it looked like. And in their world, perception was everything. RASHEEDA cut in gently. Y'all been boys too. Long to let a clip ruin it. Scrappy rubbed his face, still looking like he wasn't fully convinced. But he didn't press harder. Instead, he pushed off the counter. I hear you, but real talk. Next time, just keep it clear, right? With all that sneaky energy, Kirk gave him a small nod. Say less. It wasn't a full resolution, but it was enough for now. Scrappy dapped Kirk up quick, then turned to Rashida with a small smile. Appreciate you pulling us together. He looked at her, studying her face, searching for any sign she wasn't telling the truth. But all he saw was the same Bambi he'd known, stubborn, fiery, but honest when it counted. After a long pause, Scrappy nodded. All right, it wasn't a full fix. Wasn't no fairy tale ending, but it was enough for both of them to breathe easier. The cameras kept rolling as they sat there, two people trying to hold their world together in front of everyone watching. And while Atlanta kept talking, while blogs kept posting, while fans kept picking sides, Scrappy, Bambi, and Kirk knew their real story wasn't just what people saw on TV. It was what happened when the cameras cut off and the real life picked up again. As Atlanta settled into another humid evening, the kind where everything felt heavier than usual. Scrappy and Bambi's quiet cafe meeting had already started making waves. Though neither of them had said anything wild or explosive during that filmed scene, fans weren't satisfied with calm energy. Within hours of the preview clip dropping, blogs and pages across social media had already clipped, edited, and captioned moments in their own way. One page zoomed in on the second Scrappy looked down while Bambi spoke, writing, Scrappy ain't even believe her FR. Another page focused on Bambi's sharp tone, captioning it, Bambi said what she said, period. It didn't matter what was actually said between them anymore. People had made up their minds. At home, Scrappy sat on his living room couch, scrolling through the noise. Mendeces had slid through to check on him, both men sipping on something light while sports highlights played on mute in the background. You gonna let all that social media talk get to you? Mendeces asked, raising an eyebrow. Scrappy sighed, shaking his head. Nah, bro. It do get under your skin a little, but end of the day, I know what it is. Mendeces nodded slow. Every season, it's something. First, it's me and Yandi. Now, it's you and Bambi. That's just how they keep the eyes glued to the show. Scrappy leaned back, exhaling through his nose. Yeah, I get it. But it's different when it's your actual life people talking. Meanwhile, across the city, Bambi was in her kitchen fixing dinner for the kids. Her sister was over again, scrolling her own phone while Bambi stirred a pot. They wildin' online right now, her sister said. Bambi didn't even look up. What else is new? Nah, really wildin', her sister pressed. They pulling up old clips from when Kirk had that baby scandal and tying it to you now. Bambi's hand froze mid-stir. She closed her eyes for a second, then kept moving. They gonna say what they wanna say. I can't stop them. But even as she said it, Bambi couldn't ignore the sting in her chest. It wasn't just about Scrappy anymore. Now folks were dragging Kirk's old drama into it, making it seem like there was some deep-rooted pattern over at Frost Bistro. Kirk and Rashida sat in the corner booth, lights dim, music low. They'd called up production earlier that day and asked not to film for a bit, just to get some space. You think they'll ever just let us breathe? Kirk asked, sipping his drink slow. Rasheeda shrugged. Probably not. But we knew what. It was when we signed up. Every season they need a villain. It's time it ain't us, but we still caught up in it. Kirk rubbed his hand over his face. Crazy part is, it ain't even nothing. Me and Bambi was literally talking about promo stuff. But now everywhere I look, it's Kirk Frost back at it again. Rashida leaned in, voice calm but serious. Then say something. Kirk frowned. Nah, if I say something, it just keeps it going. Sometimes clearing the air is worth it, Rashida said, especially if it's messing with people we care about. After a long pause, Kirk finally nodded. Later that night, he posted a video to his Instagram story. Simple and direct. I usually don't do this. But since folks out here spinning things, I just say it plain. Me and Bambi. Strictly business. Always been that. Ain't no funny stuff. Stop making up stories just to have something to talk about. Fans flooded the comments. Some believed him instantly. Others said he was just doing damage control. But either way, the statement hit the next morning. The Love and Hip Hop producers set up a final confession-style shoot with Scrappy. It's just him and the camera. He sat down, pulled his hoodie up, leaned forward. Look, man, ain't perfect. I got trust issues. That's real. And when I saw what I saw, yeah, I ain't gonna act like it ain't mess with my head. But after sitting with it, after talking, I realized sometimes you see things through the lens of your own pain. I don't mean it's real. Just mean you gotta check yourself sometimes. The honesty in his voice hit different when the clip aired during the episode. Even fans who had been clowning him for overreacting started showing love in the comments. And just like that, what had started as a messy rumor became something deeper. A look at how easily trust could break down and how reality TV wasn't always about fake beef. Sometimes it showed real cracks in real relationships. Yandy posted about it too, dropping a